The life that Andrew and I have set up for ourselves is just creating a lot of stress and anxiety for us. So I really want to change that. Hello everyone and welcome to a new vlog. If you're new here, my name is Sarah and I create lifestyle content focused around minimalism, slow living, and parenthood. In today's video, however, I wanted to talk to you guys about something else. I've decided to start a challenge to significantly improve my life over the course of a year. So in this video, I'm going to share with you guys why I want to do this and the simple steps that I'm going to take to accomplish my goals. My goal is to turn this into a series on my channel and film myself each week to help keep myself motivated and to share my progress with you. And I hope this inspires you guys to follow along with me. If you've been following my channel, you might be wondering where this is coming from because it's a bit different from the content that I usually post. And honestly, it's just that I am not enjoying this phase of my life as much as I would like to. And that's because the life that Andrew and I have set up for ourselves is just creating a lot of stress and anxiety for us. So I really want to change that. The biggest issue right now is that Andrew and I live in a pretty small apartment. And now that we have our baby, it is just far too small. We are people that, and you'll know this if you've watched my other content, but we like to keep our house really clean and be organized. And now that we have a baby and she needs a lot of stuff, it's impossible. There's just not enough places to store her stuff, so we leave it laying out on the counters and on the tables. And our house is a constant disaster. I do not have enough time in the day to clean, and even if I wanted to, there's nowhere to put her stuff. So yeah, it's just a mess 24/7, and it is creating so much stress for me. We really need to get a house. A house with like 3 or 4 bedrooms would be amazing, but that is not something we can afford right now, and I really need to change that. I'm also extremely stressed out about my job. So right now I'm on maternity leave and I am going to be returning back to work at the beginning of May. And I am not super happy at the job that I'm in right now. And not only that, it doesn't pay very well. So that's not going to help us to be able to afford a house. The other issue is I am so terrified to return to work and leave the baby, and it's not something that I thought I would feel before I had a baby. I thought I would have no issue going back to work, but the thought of putting her in daycare or leaving her with my family for 90% of the day just is so sad to me. Like, she's so needy and I like taking care of her, and I can't imagine not spending time with her throughout the day and to be working, because I'm going to be so distracted at work because I'm going to just be wanting to be with her, and it's going to be really hard. Like, I cannot imagine going back to work. So yeah, I've been very, very, very stressed out about that. So my main goal with this challenge is to get financial freedom for my family over the course of the year. And what I mean by that is not that I'm expecting to become a millionaire within a year, but I just want to be able to support my family and have enough money where we can afford to buy a house and start saving more and be able to go on some trips and just not be stressed out about money all the time. And additionally, I want to have freedom of time. So I want to be able to have my own business where I am in control of my day. I can schedule my day as I please, be home with the baby and also work, and be able to make my own money. And how I plan to do that is 2 things. I would like to open up an Etsy shop, and my goal with the Etsy shop is to be able to make like $2,000 to $3,000 a month. More would be ideal, but we're going to start with $2,000 to $3,000 a month, and also to get monetized on YouTube by the end of the year. And this is something that I've wanted for so long. I have had my YouTube channel for I think 3 years now, but I of course have not been posting consistently, and I only have 400 subscribers. Once I hit 500, that's the first stage of monetization, where you can create a subscription for your channel, so people can, I think, paid to subscribe, and you can share special content with them. And then when I hit 1,000 subscribers, that's when I actually get monetized by YouTube. I can set up Google AdSense and get paid for ads. I can start doing things like maybe brand deals and create a Patreon. So I've been so nervous to start filming this video. I have had this idea for a while, and I knew that I wanted to start this challenge, but I've been kind of procrastinating starting and filming the video because I wanted it to be this really well thought out video with the perfect plan laid out, and it's just taking me a long time to hash everything out. And so what I decided to do so that I actually can get started and film is to just take you guys along with me through my planning process, because if I don't, I'm never going to get this video out. And plus, it might be helpful for you guys who want to start your own journey like this, to see what I'm doing. So I thought that might be nice. The first thing that I did when I knew I wanted to start this challenge is to create a really strong vision, because that's what they say to do, to visualize the life that you want. And that's the most important thing, so that it can keep you motivated throughout your challenge. So for me, my vision is to be a successful YouTuber, getting paid from YouTube and having several streams of income for our family, so that we can have our own house somewhere cozy, like 3 to 4 bedrooms in the countryside, and with a yard for our kids to play in, and for me to be able to have the freedom during the day to create my own schedule. And so that we can go about our day, I can do stuff with the kids, we can go to the store, we can go on a trip, and I can still work in between that. That is my dream. So I created like a little mood board on Pinterest, which I will show you guys, that kind of like illustrates it. And I think that really helps to create like a little Pinterest board of your ideal life, or you can just do it like how I did back, I don't know, before I used Pinterest. I had made like a little book, like I had like a little notebook, and I cut out pictures or printed pictures online and pasted them in there to kind of visualize what I wanted. But now I'm just using Pinterest. And yeah, I feel like that really helps to motivate you. So once I had a really good vision of what I wanted and I had my goal for the end of the year, I decided to break the goal down into smaller, more attainable goals with like an action plan. And I did this with inspiration from the book, The 12-Week Year. So I broke my year into quarters of 12 weeks each, and each quarter is going to have a smaller goal that I want to achieve. And then I will have steps within that of how I'm going to achieve that within those 12 weeks. And then hopefully by the end of the year, I will have met my overall goal of being a full-time YouTuber and having a successful Etsy shop and being able to support my family that way. Sorry, there was a slight interruption. Little girl woke up from her nap a little early, so she's gonna sit here with me. Maybe she'll fall back asleep. Yeah. So to keep myself organized and to really like nail down what I need to do each week to achieve my goals, I used the Notion, is it an app? I don't even know. I used Notion to create my 12-week plan. And I'm gonna share my screen with you guys and show you what it looks like and kind of go through everything, but it's very rudimentary. I intended to make something really beautiful and well organized. Well, I mean, it is organized, but something really beautiful and, I don't know, professional looking to share with you guys. But to be honest, like, I just wanted to create something really simple that was easy for me to follow along. I tried to download other people's 12-week plan templates for Notion, but I found them to be just too much for me. I just want something very bare bones and simple, so I just created my own thing. So let me show you what it looks like, and I'm sorry that it's not the most beautiful thing. Okay, so this is my 12-week plan Notion, and I have this pretty William Morris artwork on top. That is the extent of my fanciness here. And I have my vision statement up here, creating a life of freedom, both financial and time. And my 1-year goal is to create financial freedom for my family with a successful Etsy shop and YouTube channel. And then I have this very intriguing quote here. Being rich is having money. Being wealthy is having time. So true though. Okay, and down here I have my sub goals and the tasks to achieve those goals. So I have 3 goals here. My first one is to make 4K a month on Etsy. Like, that is my ultimate goal for the end of the year. And my second goal is to be monetized on YouTube. And my third goal is to save 20K. And this is like, besides those other 2 goals, like, I should be able to save that amount of money regardless if I'm making extra income from Etsy and YouTube. So yeah, I need to get saving. So with this first goal, I broke them down into 12 weeks each. So they're quarters of the year. And for the first quarter, for my Etsy goal is to create 16 listings and make my first sale. And then I have here like little bullet points of things I need to do to make that happen. And then I have my second quarter, make $500 a month in revenue on Etsy, and some more bullet points on what I'm planning to do to make that happen. In the third quarter, to make $1,000 a month in revenue, and so on and so forth. The second goal, getting monetized on YouTube. Quarter one, the first 12 weeks, I want to gain 100 subscribers. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but it's taken me, 3 years to get 400. So 100 in 12 weeks seems like a lot to me. But I'm determined to make that happen. I'm planning on doing a lot of research on best days to post, on how to create really good thumbnails and stuff like that. Take some better photos for my little banner page, and make sure that I'm posting more regularly. Quarter two, I'd like to gain 300 subscribers, which seems like impossible to me right now, but I'm gonna do it. And then quarter three, 500 subscribers, and then by quarter four, I want to reach 1,000 subscribers. And for my third goal of saving 20K, I just have that. I didn't break that down into quarters. It's just my year goal, and I have some steps that I'm taking to achieve that. Reducing my grocery costs, because that's like one of our biggest expenses, and I'm going to do that by trying to shop more at Aldi and Walmart, and really doing a really good job meal prepping. Also, we're going to have a strict $200 a month allowance for things that are not necessary. So things like new clothes and makeup and, hair care, and also presents. We spend a lot of money on presents. So that $200 allowance is all that we are giving ourselves. And we can roll it over each month. Like if I don't spend $200, now I can save it for other months, like around Christmas time when I might need to spend more money on presents. Selling clothes on Poshmark, can make some money doing that, and also not going out to restaurants and cafes unless it's like a really special occasion, like a birthday or anniversary or something like that, which we haven't really been doing much anyway since baby was born, so it should be pretty easy. Okay, so I have that. That's just kind of like a general overlook of my goals and what I want to achieve each quarter, and kind of some ideas of how I'm going to do that. Then I have my quarter one actual plan, and this is the very rudimentary look, but I have broke it down week by week, and then days in each week of exactly what steps I need to do each day to try to achieve those goals. And this is something that I'm sure I will change as I'm going along, but for right now, this is kind of just what I've brainstormed. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm filming YouTube videos every week, that I'm creating some shorts every week, and that I'm spending time on my Etsy. So I'm going to create a mood board for Etsy to kind of get an idea of what I want my designs to look like, brainstorm ideas for Etsy products. Like I kind of have an idea of what I want. It's going to be, I'm going to do printables, and they're going to be focused on like early childhood education. So I have kind of an idea, but I need to brainstorm some more products. So I'm not going to go through every little thing that I'm doing here, but yeah, you can see on here that I have all of my weeks 1 through 12 written out with what I want to get done every day. And I really like Notion because you can put these little checklists in, and you can click them when you've completed it, and it crosses it out. I think that's so cool. That sounds so silly, but I'm sure you can do way more complex things on here, but I've not taken the time to learn how to use it yet. But yeah, so I'm just going to follow this. I'm going to edit it as I need to, but try to stay somewhat on track to this and cross things off as I go along, and hopefully I will stay motivated. Yeah, so I've thought a lot about creating this video for you guys, and I don't know how interesting it's going to be, but at the same time, I'm just such a normal person. I don't have a lot of money. I live in a small apartment. I have a little baby. Our families don't have a lot of money. So I thought it would be really interesting to see if someone like us, just an average person, could actually change their life in 1 year without having any special circumstances. I have watched so many videos on YouTube of people doing challenges like this and improving their lives or becoming successful on YouTube and talking about how they've done it. And I feel like none of them have really, I mean, not that they didn't resonate with me, but they were all like, they were either like a lot younger and in college, so they didn't have the same kind of responsibilities as me, or I don't know, maybe their partner made a lot of money, so they were able to just focus all their time on their channel or their project. And you know, that's not the case for me. So I want to see if like someone like me who needs to go back to work after maternity leave and doesn't have a lot of money and doesn't have a lot of time can actually achieve a goal like this. So, and I know that they can. I know that I can. It's just, it would be cool to document that so that other people are inspired as well. So, anyways, I hope you guys find this interesting and that you follow along. I'm going to start making videos on this every week. Some of them will probably be shorts because like I don't know how interesting, like how I can make full length videos on what I'm doing every single week, but definitely follow along and look out for those videos. I'd love to see if you guys are doing this too and how your progress is going, so feel free to leave comments below on my videos letting me know that, because I think it'd be so cool to follow along with you guys as well. And yeah, I'm sure this is kind of a shorter video, but I'm just happy that I got it filmed because I've been wanting to film this for so long. And now I am officially going to start, and yeah, I'm excited to share it with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this and that you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!